And our fifth main topic today gets sent to us by, where'd it go? Oh yes, gets sent to us by John Atwal. And John Atwal writes, "Hey John, this morning the Hollywood Reporter dropped an interview with ya boy Henry Cavill. In the interview, he speaks on Highlander, 007, The Witcher, and even Superman. He made the same statement of having the cape in the closet whenever Warner Brothers is ready for a follow-up. Am I wrong in allowing this to give me hope for this Man of Steel follow-up? And what do you think of the whole interview?" All right, John, thanks a lot for sending that in. I might have minor interest, maybe a minor interest in this particular topic, maybe. Give me 1 second here. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I might have minor interest in this. Oh, hello, Henry. Where did you come from? I didn't know you were there. I'm a big fan of the show, John. Oh, Henry, you flatter me. You absolutely flatter me. A live studio audience, what can I say? So I might have a minor interest in this. But yes, so basically, here's what we know, okay? So Henry Cavill is, and you can all sing it along with me what I'm about to say, he is the Superman in, everybody together, the most underrated comic book movie of all time, Man of Steel. The most underrated comic book movie in the history of comic book movies is this guy's Big H. I just made that up. That's what I'm going to call Henry from now on. Big H. He's totally my bro crush. Henry Cavill is totally my celebrity bro crush. I'm going to deny it. He totally is. But obviously then all the drama, right? There comes word, this was covered over a year ago, there comes word that they're not going to move forward with any more Superman with him. Warner Brothers even put out a statement saying, oh, we love Henry and we love Superman, but as of right now, we have no plans to do more Superman with Henry. And then, we even had, his own agent and himself saying, oh, look, the cape's still in his closet. The cape's still in his closet. But we've really seen nothing. But in the world of Superman, we've seen a lot of things going on, right? Michael B. Jordan's got like some kind of Superman thing going on. We've got J.J. Abrams has got a Superman thing going on, separate Superman, but nothing about Henry Cavill. I was kind of dreaming upon dream that maybe, just maybe, at DC Fandom, they would give us a surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, quick surprise. And then all of a sudden, hello, everybody. I'm Henry Cavill. And Henry Cavill comes on screen to announce to the world that maybe not necessarily Man of Steel 2, but like I'm returned. Like I really kind of hoped, and I even thought there was a little bit of a chance that at DC Fandom, it would be announced that Henry Cavill was coming back as Superman. That didn't happen. This interview, and I had pretty much then given up hope. With there being no announcement at DC Fandom, I had pretty much given up hope. But I will tell you this interview has re-sparked my hope. And I actually think that Henry Cavill in this interview is hinting to us that we're going to see his return. Now, a lot of this is interpretive, admittedly, a lot of it's interpretive. But let's go and take a look to see what our boy Big H had to say when talking about Superman. He said, that's the wrong thing there. Where is this thing? Oh, there it is right here. Hold a second. Sorry. He said the following, as I still have a black screen. Where did it go? Here it is. He said the following. He said this. He said, this is coming from that interview in the Hollywood Reporter. It says this: in May, DC announced the development of a Black Superman film, making Henry Cavill's return as the superhero icon even more uncertain. It's exciting. Superman, this is now Henry Cavill speaking. It's exciting. Superman's far more than skin color, Cavill says. Superman is an ideal. Superman's an extraordinary thing that lives within our hearts. Why not have multiple Supermen going on? Listen to that again. Why not have multiple Supermen going on? Joaquin Phoenix did a wonderful Joker movie. So what if it's not tied to the rest of the franchise? They have multiple Superman comic book storylines all happening at the same time, and he's absolutely right about that. There is still a lot of storytelling for me to do as Superman, and I would absolutely love the opportunity, Cavill says. The killing of Zod gave a reason for the character to never kill again. Superman falling to the ground and screaming afterwards, I don't think that was originally in the script, but I wanted to show the pain he had. One of the best scenes in the movie, by the way. I did far more emotional takes they didn't choose. Tears were happening. He just killed the last remaining member of his species. There's an opportunity for growth after that, to explore the psyche of Superman as a deep, seemingly invulnerable godlike being, but with real feeling on the inside. As I always say, the cape is still in the closet. One more time with that one line. Why not have multiple Supermen going on? Okay, so you may read that, right? You may read all this, and you may think to yourself, well, John, all that's really, and you wouldn't be wrong, John, all that's really doing is telling us that Henry Cavill would like to do it again. And you're not wrong. All that is definitively said in that whole statement, the only true factual message that comes out from that statement is that Henry Cavill would like to play Superman again. That's the only thing, and I concede that. I fully concede that. But I don't know about you, but recently, over the last, say, 3 years, I have found when an actor or director or studio talks about something in any sort of detail, like when they're talking about something that's a possibility, I have found over the last number of years when actors or directors are talking about something that could be a possibility, but they start going into details and they start talking about it at length. I have found that there have been a number of occasions, and you can disagree with me if you'd like about this, because maybe I'm way off. Maybe my heart's a little too into this one. But I have found that when you hear an actor or director talking a lot about it, and then start talking about details, I have found that there have been a number of occasions when it's turned out that there was actually a done deal. Like it's not that it could actually happen. It's that it's behind the scenes. It's done. It's happened. And they're just waiting until they're going to announce it. This has happened before. We've all seen this happen with a number of situations over the last couple of years, right? So keeping that in mind, going back and seeing Henry Cavill, number one, still talking Superman. And not just, Superman was a great period of my life, and it was an honor to play him. Or, you know what? I love that character. I'd still love to play him if I could. Instead of just doing that, Cavill goes in more. He goes in more. And he starts talking about why not have multiple Supermen? Superman's an ideal. There are multiple Superman comic book storylines happening at the same time. Henry Cavill is already defending the notion of having multiple Supermen going. And then he talks exactly about a character path that they'll follow if they do. Hey man, he's just killed Zod. This is going to be transformative. He had to kill the last member of his own species. This is absolutely narratively transformative for the character. And he basically said, I've still got work to do on this character. I still have work to do on him. There's opportunity for growth. I ain't done with this character. And then he says again, as I always say, the cape is still in the closet. The cape is still in the closet. Is Henry Cavill directly coming out here? Am I proposing here that directly Cameron, that Henry Cavill has directly just come out and verified and confirmed that, hey guys, me coming back as Superman is still likely? I'm not saying that. There's 1,000 other explanations for every single thing he said. But I think you can indulge me a little bit when I say I think there is some precedent, especially over the last couple of years, when this kind of detail is being talked about. It's been years since Cavill has put on the Superman costume. And yet here he is, he's still talking about it, and he's talking in detail. He's talking about doing multiple Supermen all at the same time running. He's justifying why they can still do it. And he's still, again, reaffirming my cape's still in the closet. Look, it might be, I fully confess, a little bit of wishful thinking. It might be a little bit of wishful thinking. I fully concede that. The real possibility here, the biggest potential, the largest percentage chance here is that Henry Cavill will never wear the Superman costume again. I admit that. That is on the table. I concede that the biggest possibility here, the biggest reality here is probably the reality that Henry Cavill has worn the Superman costume for the last time. I admit that. It is. I also admit that I am a bigger fan than most of Man of Steel, and therefore there's a little place in my heart that really just wants to see Henry Cavill back as Superman again. He's my favorite Superman. So I admit, a part of my speculation here comes from a pre-existing, Man of Steel shaped hole in my heart right now. I admit that as well. But I contend that if you look beyond that, that there is actually a basis here to wonder. I personally think there is actually a basis here to wonder. Maybe yes, maybe no. What do you guys think? After reading all the comments from all the quotes that Henry Cavill had to say, talking about Man of Steel, what do you think? Do you think there's a possibility here that he's kind of hinting that, yeah, there's still stuff going on behind the scenes. Superman can do this, he can do that, I can go in this direction, that I still got the cape, and you can have multiple Supermen going. Do you think he's kind of dropping hints here? Or do you think this is all just the delusions of a heartsick Man of Steel fan who just can't get over the fact that Henry Cavill is done as Superman? That's probably the case, but I still think there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Guys, what do you think about this? You think I'm crazy? You think there might be something to it? Do you think we're ever going to see Henry Cavill again? Let me ask you guys in the live chat right now. Type in a percentage. Type in a percentage for me. What percentage chance do you give from 0 to 100 that we are going to see Henry Cavill back as Superman again? All right, the first one in there is I love Brandon, 79%. I'm seeing Chris saying 85%. Red Comet is saying 45. The Cool Kid is saying 65. Uncle John is saying 3%. Wolverine saying 100%. I got Fanimator saying 60. Olanzo saying 70. And now the numbers are going by way too fast. I'm seeing a couple of 100%. I'm seeing a couple of 0%. We got Jalen Thornton is saying 11%. Real McCoy saying 15. Mo Day saying 50. Alex is saying 55. I mean, look at this. Look at the live chat right now, guys. The numbers are all over the place, going from 0 to 100. So it's interesting here. So I want to know what you got. You know what? Why don't I do this? I'm going to do this right now. Let's make a poll question. Over or under 50% Cavill is back as Superman sometime. All right? Let's do this. So I'm going to say over 50% or under. Okay, guys, I just created a poll. For those of you, this is only for those of you guys who are watching this show live. I just put up a poll in the live chat, and it's real simple. We're just going to go for likelihood here. Over 50% means, yeah, I think it's likely that he'll come back. Under 50%, it's unlikely. So, all right, we got 200 votes in there already. Right now, 64% of you are saying over 50%. See, I'm not alone. I'm not the only heartsick Man of Steel fan out there. Wondering about this? We're closing in on 500 votes now, and it's still hanging in there. 62% of you are saying over 50%. 38% of you are saying under 38% of you are saying under 50%. We're now just crossing 600 votes. It's now 60. Okay, so there we go. So most of you guys think, apparently, maybe my heartsick Man of Steel longing has convinced you, but right now, the majority of you guys, by a bit, 64% to 36% right now, are saying you believe over 60% that we're going to get, or over 50% that we're going to get him back. So, all right, that's there. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this whole thing? What do you think about his comments about Man of Steel, the returning as Superman? Do you think there's in there a little bit of hinting that there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we could see him? Or do you think this is just, an admittedly heartfelt, biased fan of this stuff that's only hearing what he wants to hear? Well, hey, listen, we're all subject to being like that, right? I am too. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Jump down into the comment section below. and let me know your thoughts.